You've probably heard that cats go absolutely crazy for catnip. In fact, they go completely wild when they detect the smell of catnip. But what exactly is this catnip that drives our feline friends crazy, and why do they react so extremely to it? In the following video, we'll reveal everything about this plant and its astonishing effects. Cats' reaction to catnip. As soon as cats detect the smell of catnip, they show a spontaneous change in behavior that might seem strange to us humans, but can vary in expression. In any case, catnip sparks great interest in our feline friends. This is evident not only through intense sniffing but also through the cat's dance around the plant and rubbing against it to absorb the scent. Often, our indoor cats also roll on the floor, lick the catnip, or even eat it. The subsequent reactions are individual. Many cats become highly energetic due to the smell of catnip. They play and jump around, roll on the floor, and shake their heads. Interestingly, catnip can also have the opposite effect, calming down similar to valerian. If the catnip is not in plant form on the floor but in a toy, your cat will be infatuated with that toy. She'll want to catch the scented object, play wildly with it, rub against it, chew on it, or lick it. Catnip toys are perfect for encouraging your kitty to play. The effect of catnip is intense but short-lived. After just 5 minutes, the cat's state of euphoria subsides, and they lose interest in the catnip, moving on to other activities. However, throughout the day, it's common for your feline friend to be repeatedly drawn to catnip and react just as intensely as before. Do all cats love catnip? With such a strong effect, one might initially suspect that catnip could be an aphrodisiac. However, this assumption is proven wrong as neutered male and female cats react just as intensely to the scent. However, kittens, young cats, and seniors tend to show less pronounced reactions to catnip. Moreover, there are exceptions. Some cats show no interest in catnip at all, and some even react negatively by hissing, biting, or becoming aggressive. The reasons for these variations remain unknown. In any case, if your cat has never had a catnip toy before, you should cautiously test how they react to it. Interestingly, not only domestic cats react to catnip but also big cats like lions and jaguars are equally enthralled by it. Enchanting ingredients. The reason behind the intense reaction of cats to catnip lies mainly in one component, namely nepentolactone. It is a pheromone, a messenger substance based on smell, which acts like a mild opioid. It has anxiety-reducing, calming, and euphoric effects. In other words, your cat enters a kind of state of bliss, their well-being is enhanced, and their inhibitions decrease. This may sound like catnip is a drug, but that's not the case, as catnip is non-addictive and not harmful. Another important ingredient is the alkaloid actinidine, also found in valerian. It has antimicrobial effects, meaning it repels viruses, bacteria, and fungi. Moreover, it acts as a deterrent to insects. Thus, enveloping themselves in the scent of catnip is an instinct of our feline friends to protect against infections and pests. How does the effect occur? The scent that we humans find pleasing is perceived by cats on many more sensory levels. Catnip emits a scent that magically attracts our indoor cats, reaching their brains through the sense of smell. There, neurotransmitters are released, resulting in relaxation, well-being, and increased activity. Both the body and mind of the cat are positively influenced. At the same time, catnip also enhances sensory perception. All senses of the cat are stimulated, not only the sense of smell but also, for example, sight and hearing. Therefore, catnip makes cats more alert, so to speak. Toys with catnip. The absolute favorite for many kitties are toys with catnip. These toys are often referred to as catnip toys. Almost all cats are absolutely infatuated with toys carrying this euphoria-inducing scent. If you offer your furry friend a catnip toy, they will most likely come running immediately, leaving everything else behind. Even if the interest lasts for only 5 intense minutes and then flares up again after a few hours. There are various types of catnip toys. Toy wands are particularly popular because your cat can chase after the catnip scent with them. Cats are also often enamored with plush toys filled with catnip, which they can romp with, or catnip-filled play balls that they can chase. When the scent diminishes, you can simply refill the toy with fresh catnip, or put it in a plastic bag with a little dried catnip and store it for a few hours. Then the old toy regains its enchanting scent. There are also scratchers with catnip. These particularly entice cats to sharpen their claws. Targeted use for well-being. Due to its stimulating and calming effects, you can use catnip strategically to enhance the emotional well-being or physical activity of your cat. For instance, if your cat is stressed, experiences anxiety or depression, catnip has a positive effect on their psyche. It helps them relax in stressful situations, overcome lethargy, and experience feelings of joy. For physical health, catnip is beneficial because of its antimicrobial effects, but especially because it encourages play and movement. This is particularly positive for overweight cats who are reluctant to move away from the sofa on their own. Form of administration. You can delight your cat with catnip in various ways. One straightforward way is to grow catnip as a plant in the garden or on the terrace in a pot. Then, your indoor cat will always have access to the coveted object and can enjoy it whenever they like. If they nibble on it a bit, it's not a problem, as catnip is non-toxic. In fact, some cat food brands use catnip to increase the acceptance of food during a transition. For example, this is the case with the high-quality food from the Good Stuff, which we have in our shop. However, you should always consult your veterinarian before feeding catnip to your cat, as not all catnip is suitable for consumption. By the way, the effect differs depending on whether you use catnip as a scent or in food. The scent has a stimulating effect, while consumption has a calming effect. What to consider? During play, you should be careful not to overstimulate your cat. Although catnip does not create dependence and, as a scent, cannot be harmful to health, it does cause a high level of stimulation in cats. Offering your cat catnip too often may result in them not being able to relax. It is also possible that the effect of catnip becomes less pronounced. Especially with toys, you should not overdo it since a double stimulation occurs, the effect of catnip and the stimulating nature of playing itself. So, there's nothing wrong with giving your cat catnip toys to play with multiple times a day. However, you should also intermittently put them away and limit the playtime. Would you like to know what you should never do if your cat is overweight? Click on the image to the left to watch our video on this important topic. Or if you want to know the 17 things you do far too rarely for your cat, then click on the image to the right.